Hello, 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 everyone. What is going on? James here. I have left this very, very late, but I might as well shoot this out the park right now. UFC 263 predictions. Let's try and get through this quickly then. So, um, Jamala Hill versus Paul Craig. Cool fight. Jamala Hill is insanely good, insanely technical, great, single strikes, great left hand, great body kick. Paul Craig seems to throw the same technique over and over and over and over and over and over again. I think it was against Mauricio Shogun or someone. He kept going for oblique kicks and then he sort of got caught. I know he ended up submitting Mauricio Shogun, but that's besides the point. Jamala Hill, amazing TKO over OSP. Did not see that happening. Fair play to him. So I think Jamala Hill will get this one done, get this one finished. Absolutely whoop, Paul Craig. Next one is Damian Maya versus Belal Muhammad. Now, Damian Maya, phenomenal grappler. Belal Muhammad isn't going to take him down, obviously. But the thing is, people go on and on and on about Damian's bottom game. But in reality, it's his top control. He's the one who always has to get the takedown. He usually goes for inside or outside single legs, or, high crotch and whatever. Sometimes a body lock, sometimes double leg. But the takedowns are very naked. He don't usually set them up, but obviously he's not a good striker. He's just the last of a kind. He's an absolute utter specialist. Belal Muhammad, great striker. He has got decent wrestling, so can he do well against Maya? Can he defend the takedowns? I can see him defending most of them, but I feel like just Maya, he's so dedicated to getting the takedown. So I think this is so difficult, man. This is such a hard fight. And Maya's really old now. Prime Maya, I'd give more of a chance. But you know what? Thing is, it won't. Once Maya gets it down, it probably won't take a lot for him to get the submission, will it? And I feel like he can eventually get down in the third round. So, oh man, Damian Maya, third round submission. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. It isn't even the co-main event, but it's still 5 rounds. Yeah, pretty cool fight. Leon's going to gain some traction because a lot of casuals know Nate Diaz because a lot of casuals know every single Conor McGregor opponent. So I feel like Nate Diaz, he's got great boxing. As I've said before, with the Diaz brothers, they have to keep you in the pocket. They have to make it personal. They're really great in the pocket, but and they're all right at the clinch. They got great cardio, great chin. But Leon Edwards, man, his striking's amazing, crisp, clean, and slick. His wrestling, he's better than Nate everywhere. And Nate's scar tissue, he bleeds easy, and Leon always lands elbows, exiting the clinch. So I mean, man, Nate's going to get bloodied up. I reckon it will probably be a 5th round. Probably in between round 3 and 4. They'll probably throw in the towel because Nate just gets cut so easy now, and he's always got cut quite easy. But yeah, I feel like Leon Edwards cuts him up and gets the win. I mean, he's better everywhere. He's got more strength in the clinch. Nate's decent in the clinch, but yeah, he's quite. I think Leon's still better in the clinch. I feel like Leon's still better in the clinch. He really utilizes elbows, which a lot of MMA fighters don't do. So yeah, he's great in the clinch. Better takedown defense, better wrestling. The only place Nate is better is boxing in the pocket and grappling. They're the only places Nate is better. Everywhere else, Leon is better. And when was the last time Nate fought a proper welterweight? Rory McDonald. I mean, I know he fought Pettis at welterweight, Masvidal, McGregor, but like they're not proper well. I mean, Masvidal cuts from 178, but Nate Diaz cuts from 180. It's like and the thing is, he's not like a bulky 180. He's quite a scrawny, long 180. It just seems like a bit of puppy fat on him, doesn't it? So I feel like Nate, look at what Rory did to him, absolutely ragdolled him, threw him all over the gaff. So I mean, Leon Edwards is definitely winning this one. Leon Edwards, TKO, doctor stoppage in between round 3 and 4. So next, Brandon Moreno versus Davison Figueiredo. Now, Figueiredo, I feel like he could improve. At the end of the day, they were both landing quite a lot, but Figueiredo shots were meaning a lot more. They were doing a lot more damage. Wow. Brandon Moreno shots, they were doing all right, but they weren't really. Again, the volume was there from both guys, but they both took each other down and all that jazz. It was just an insanely close, insanely fun fight. Thing is, when you're that small, you're not always going to have the power, are you? And Davison cuts a lot of weight, doesn't he? He cuts loads of weight. Isn't he usually 165 outside of camp before the camp starts? So even though I picked Brandon Moreno last time, and when Moreno first won the fight, I mean, not won the fight, when the first fight happened, I was like, Moreno won, but because it was close, I sort of convinced myself that Moreno won, but in reality, it was Figueiredo, but he went for that ball kick, and well, he did that kick to the balls, and it looked quite intentional to me. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, Figueiredo only lost because of the ball kick, but maybe Brandon Moreno would have performed better if it wasn't for getting kicked in the balls. I don't know. We're not gonna know, are we? Because that fight's been and gone. We're only gonna know now with this fight, and I feel like unless Moreno goes for more of a kicking game, because he's not going to match him in the boxing, especially with the power volume they match, but power. Figgy's got it over him, hasn't he? So Moreno needs to be more kick heavy, maybe a bit grapple heavy. But again, you don't want to be in the pocket. You don't want to be too close to him. But you do want to press him back. You really do want to press him back. And he usually throws like one strike at a time. And it's usually big right hands, and he keeps his hands down and come forward. Maybe Moreno can clip him, but he ain't got the power, has he? So I feel like Figueiredo will win this one, probably a fourth round KO this time. At least the flyweights are exciting now because with Demetrius Johnson just dominating everyone, even though it was cool and interesting to see, it's like who when the person's just dominating all the time and they're not finishing everyone. Well, unless it's like Francis Ngannou finishing people or John Jones type domination, you're going to get a bit fed up, aren't you? I personally like watching Demetrius Johnson, but yes, some people get fed up, and I do get it. But yeah, main event. Israel Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori. Thing is, in their first fight, right, Izzy won the first two, but then as soon as Vettori started doubling up, landing more punches, he sort of didn't really, he sort of just started going wild, to be fair, and throwing anything and everything at him. Will he get Israel down? I don't think so. I really don't think so. He got Kevin Holland down, but Kevin Holland sort of welcomes the grappling in a way. He does try, but I mean, will Vettori's size make a difference? I don't think so, to be honest. I think Israel's just going to absolutely shut him down. I mean, like, at the end of the day, people might think, oh, Vittori's got a chance, Vittori's got a chance. Israel lost against Yan, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, Yan was so much bigger, so much stronger. I don't know, everyone's bigger than Israel at middleweight, aren't they? But at the end of the day, I feel like Israel will just get this done again. He'll do what he did in the first fight, but better. Can he finish Vittori? I don't think so. I think this will probably be Israel's most competitive fight, in my opinion, at middleweight. I still think it'll be competitive. I think Vittori's going to put it on him and he'll want it a lot on Graft, but I just feel like Israel's better. He'll just snipe him and probably get a fifth round TKO. So, yeah, sorry that I'm sort of rushing with this one, but yeah, I left this till last minute. I've been quite busy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. And yeah, have a good one. See ya.